after the success of the Batman Arkham series, Rocksteady had a lot of goodwill with fans. So when they came out and they said, hey, we're going to do a Suicide Squad game set in the Arkham universe, people thought, well, maybe it's not exactly what we would have asked for, what we wanted, but it's Rocksteady. We'll see what happens. And then they told us it's going to be live service focused. And then we started to hear more about the plot, more about the characters. We saw more of the gameplay. And people started to realize that this thing could very well be a massive pile of shit. I don't think anyone thought it was going to be as bad as it actually has been, because not only have the sales been miserably bad for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, this is from just a couple days after it came out, Suicide Squad game sales bomb less than the Marvel's Avengers, like sold half of what Marvel's Avengers likely sold. That's how bad it was. But then it really got bad for Rocksteady because of the things that came out, the way they killed some of these characters, especially the death of Kevin Conroy's Batman, the Arkham Batman, and the way he went out was just unforgivable for so many people. And they started doing massive damage control. Rocksteady in damage control over Kill the Justice League controversy. And this is just what all the headlines were. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Steam player count dips below 1,000. Keep in mind, this is a game that came out, 2 weeks ago at this point? And it peaked at like 13,000 people playing. Not very impressive. I think the Marvel's Avengers peak was somewhere around 25,000. So it only peaked around 13,000 people playing, period. And then within a week, it was down to below 3,000. And now we're seeing it dip below 1,000 people on Steam. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Steam player count dips below 1,000. And this is at the same time when you have a game like we talked about a few days ago, when you have a game like Arkham Knight that's a decade old, that's averaging more players right now than Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad was an appropriately named game because that's what they have done to themselves. That's what Rocksteady has done to themselves. And we've heard all the rumors about Sweet Baby Inc., how they got involved with this, how anything they've touched really has turned to shit when it comes to video games. And if we look right now, this is 37 minutes ago, 2,000 people playing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. You can see the dips do dip to around 1,000, right? This got below, that's at 900. And that's, 4 o'clock in the morning, the smallest player base you could imagine. Batman Arkham Knight, double right now, a 4,700 player peak. What do we have for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? 2,300 24-hour peak. This game is about as dead as it could possibly be. And I don't know what Rocksteady does from here, because it's not just about what they did to some of the characters in the game. It's also about the live action aspect. It's also about the combat system. Everything about the game is being criticized by all players right now. So it's not just a simple thing of, well, the writers did this or that. It's the entire way they approached this video game that people despise. This is supposed to be a live service game. They're supposed to have multiple different seasons coming out, constant updates, things like that. I don't know what they're going to do now, because quite frankly, this game is dead. And there's no way that it's simple, hey guys, you can play as the Joker now, the alternate universe Joker. There's no way something like that is going to revive it. Rocksteady has fucked up big time. They've pissed off the players. They were already ready to hate the game for a multitude of reasons. And then they saw what it actually was, the way they treated Batman, the way they treated all these other heroes. And now here we are with one of the biggest flops you could possibly imagine. $250 million down the drain for Rocksteady as the player count dwindles to less than 1,000 people. Absolutely pathetic.